ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಗ ಲೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಶಿಲ್ಪಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಬಂದಾರ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ खाना लोग यूट्यूब में मदद से
Are the cons? I request everyone to occupy the front seats. I request everyone to occupy their seats. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny details compared to what lies within us. Good morning, one and all. I'm Shreya and I'm Priyanka. Welcome you all to the North Karnataka subsection 4th flagship International Conference NKCon 2025. On behalf of KLE Society's KLE Institute of Technology, Hubballi, it is a privilege to warmly welcome you all to this auspicious first day of the International Conference NKCon 2025. Let us now play a video of our KLE College by our KLE Madhyam team. Thank you, Bhagwanti. Hearty welcome all the press, media people, IEEE student branch members, IEEE Execon members, and other delegates from various institutes to INCON 2025. Indeed, it is a proud moment in all of us to inaugurate the IEEE International Conference NKCon 2025. I request all the dignitaries to occupy their seats on the dais. The inspires others to do more, learn more, do more, and become more. In the absence of the President, Sri S. Patmur Sir, Dr. Prakash Devri Sir will preside over today's event. Conferences are the bridges that connect innovation, collaboration, and progress. Seeking the blessings of God marks the beginning of any auspicious moment. So, I request the Sangiki Kinda to seek blessings from the Almighty to make this event a successful one.
तु गजानन मूषकवाहन ಮಾಡುವೆ ವಂದನೆಯ ಪ್ರಭುವೇ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಸನ್ಮತಿಯ ಜಯತು ಗಜಾನನ ಮೂಷಕವಾಹನ ಮಾಡುವೆ ವಂದನೆಯ ಪ್ರಭುವೇ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಸನ್ಮತಿಯ ಕೈಯುಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಗುಣ ಸಂಗೀತವನು ಕೈಯುಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಗುಣ ಸಂಗೀತನು Titina, Maya, Titina, Maya, Jayantu Gajanana Musahana Jayatu Gaj Musha
Thank you, Sunita Bhavati. Now, I request Dr. Mantiyo, Principal, KLEIT, General Chair, MD of 2025, you, sir.
Dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, dedicated HODs and faculty members, wonderful delegates, and student participants who are gathered here today and who are joined online. Very good morning to one and all present here. Very good morning to one and all present here. It's a true honor and privilege to welcome you all to this North Karnataka subsection's fourth flagship international conference, NKCon 2025, hosted at our KLEIT Institute of Technology, Hubli, technically co-sponsored by IEEE Bangalore section. This conference will serve as an excellent platform for researchers, academicians, and industry professionals to share innovative ideas, sustainable technologies, and practical solutions focused on building strong communities and promoting the green and sustainable developments. It has also provided valuable opportunities for collaboration, learning, and knowledge exchange, contributing to harmony between technology, society, and the environment. See, complete details of the conference will be shared by Abhishek Deshmukh with respect to publications and online. See, today we are deeply privileged to welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. L. Chinku, Talent Development Coordinator at the University of Malaysia. His work has inspired minds across the globe. Sir, we are truly honored with your presence. Let's give me a good round of applause for the welcome. We are also proud to welcome Dr. Prakash Tivri, sir, Vice Chancellor, KLE Technological University, and today's president of this function. His visionary leadership continues to inspire excellence in education. Let us welcome him with a good round of applause. Our hearty welcome to Dr. Suresh H. Jagamshetty, sir, Vice Chancellor, Haveri University and founder of NKSS. His efforts in establishing IEEE North Karnataka subsection have opened global doors for our faculty and students. Let us recognize the impact with a round of applause and heartily welcome to you, sir. I extend my warm and heartfelt welcome to Mr. Abhishek Deshmukh, General Chair, and Dr. Vinoda S., Conference Chair of this NKCon 2025. Their unwavering dedication and meticulous planning have been instrumental in making this event a resounding success. Once again, hearty welcome to both Abhishek Deshmukh sir and Dr. Vinoda madam. We extend our hearty welcome to Dr. Chengappa, Vice Chair, Technical Activities IEEE Bangalore Section, and Mr. Subramaniam, Secretary IEEE Bangalore Section. Your esteemed presence has truly enriched this occasion, sir. Welcome to you, sir. A hearty welcome to all our keynote speakers, executive committee members of NKSS, researchers, industry experts, and young scholars. You bring fresh ideas and global perspective that make NKCon truly special. I welcome you all, sir. A warm welcome to our guests from various institutions, heads of the departments, faculty colleagues, student branch counselors, and student participants. Your energy and curiosity will fuel this event. Welcome to everyone. A hearty welcome to the press and media. Thank you for helping us share these ideas with the world. We deeply appreciate the support of IEEE Bangalore section and the tireless effort of NKSS Executive Committee. Your teamwork and dedication have made this event possible. Let's give them a big round of applause for their effort in making this event a grand success. My hearty welcome goes to Dr. Ravi Wasmani, a immediate past year. He was instrumental in getting the best student award for our Share Society. Sorry. Okay. See, we deeply appreciate the support of sorry. As we begin, I encourage everyone to participate fully, ask the questions, share the ideas, and build the new connections. Let NKCon 25 be remembered not just for its sessions, but for the inspiration and friendship it sparks. With that, I once again welcome you all. Let make this conference a meaningful and memorable journey. Once again, I will welcome you all for this event. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Manutiam, sir, to welcome the chief guest, Dr. Yang Chinku, sir, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Manjunath Parekh, sir, welcome the guest of honor, Dr. Suresh H. Jangam Shetty, sir, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Rajshekhar Nabimat, sir, HOD Civil, welcome today's president, Dr. Prakash Devi, sir, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. S. Sajjan, sir, HOD, Mechanical Department, to welcome the IEEE NKCon General Chair, Dr. Manu sir, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Puneet, sir, to welcome the IEEE NKSS General Chair, Dr. Abhishek Deshmukh, sir, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Manjunath, sir, to welcome Chengappa, sir, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Geeta Madam to welcome IEEE NKCon Conference Chair, Dr. Vinod Madam, by offering a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. Now, request Prasanna sir to welcome the IEEE Conference Chair, Dr. Ravi Hasmani sir, by offering a bouquet. Now, I request the IEEE student coordinators to welcome Subramanian sir, Ronan sir, Jayashri ma'am, and all other IEEE faculty members from various institutes by offering flowers. Thank you all. The flame of the lamp is a symbol of knowledge, unity, and progress. After the auspicious beginning of today's function, we shall now proceed to the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. I request our esteemed dignitaries to come forward and light the lamp. I request everyone to make a big round of applause. Thank you all. Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Now, I request Purvi Gudar to introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. Yang Cheng Koo. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, and honorable guests. It is my privilege to welcome you all to IEEE NKCon at KLEIT Institute of Technology, Hubli. Today, we are honored to introduce a distinguished professional whose journey reflects excellence, leadership, and service, Mr. Yang Chin Koo. Mr. Koo is talent development coordinator at the Aerospace Business Unit, University Sans Malaysia, where he has successfully guided young graduates into aerospace industries through his innovative programs, achieving a remarkable 100% placement rate. His teaching expertise spans aerospace testing, avionics, industrial electronics, sensors, and machine vision, always blending practical knowledge with solid theory. Beyond academy, he has served for way over a decade as lieutenant in Royal Malaysian Air Force Reserve Officer Training Unit, demonstrating resilience, teamwork, and leadership as a Reach Fellow. He has contributed to impactful projects including UAV engine performing testing, PLC development boards, and voltage regulator system. With a PhD in control engineering, a master's in robotics and control, and bachelor's in mechatronics engineering, his academic and professional journey embodies IEEE's mission of advancing technology for humanity. I warmly welcome our esteemed speaker, Mr. Yang Ching Koo. Thank you. Thank you, Purvi. Now, I request Rita Patel to introduce our today's chief guest of honor, Dr. Suresh Jagan Shetty, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce our esteemed guest, Dr. Suresh H. Jagamshetty, sir, the Vice Chancellor of Haveri University, Karnataka. Dr. Jagamshetty, sir, brings with him more than 3 decades of experience in teaching, research, and leadership. He earned his BE in Electrical Engineering from Karnataka University, Dharwad, but an in power systems and a PhD in wind energy systems from the prestigious IIT Kharagpur. Before taking charge as Vice Chancellor in March 2023, he served as professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at Basveshwar Engineering College, Bagalkot, where he contributed immensely to academics, research, and administration. His research expertise lies in renewable energy systems, particularly wind and solar power, energy conservation, and hybrid energy solutions. His contributions have been widely recognized, including honors from IEEE and the National Institute of Wind Energy. As Vice Chancellor, Sir is committed to fostering innovation, creativity, and academic excellence with a vision to nurture critical thinking, creativity, and holistic growth in the university ecosystem. Now, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Suresh H. Jagamshetty. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Ritu. Now, I request Vijay Lakshmi to introduce our president, Dr. S.C. Medgood, sir. Good afternoon to one and all present here. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce and pay tribute to a truly distinguished personality, Sri Shri Chanaka Medkud sir. Although sir could not be physically present with us today due to prior commitments, we take the opportunity to acknowledge and celebrate his remarkable journey, his vision and invaluable contribution to the education, industry and society. Sir was born on 18th December 1951 in Balwangal town of Balwan district. Respected family, Sir has upheld the legacy of agriculture and cotton marketing while adding his own visionary contribution to education, industry, and community development. After completing his BCom from GT College of Commerce, Hubli, Sir actively joined the family profession of agriculture and cotton marketing. This tradition Sir established the well-known industry Metal Extraction Private Limited in Balwangal and served as the president of Balwangal Taluk All Mill Owners Association, demonstrating the leadership and entrepreneurial skill. Sir's passion for education and social service has been truly outstanding. For over 20 years, Sir has been a respected and active member of Business Management KLEIT Society, Bangalore, a prestigious organization managing more than 300 institutions across Karnataka, Maharashtra, New Delhi, and abroad. He played a key role in developing KLE School of Agricultural Training and Research, an autonomous institute empowering rural students with modern agriculture skill and commercially viable farming practices. Under Sales guidance, the school has also participated and won awards at various Krishi Melas organized by industries, traders, and agricultural universities. SERV has also been deeply involved in engineering and nursing education and the chairman of KLE Society's institution. As the chairman of governing board body KLEIT, SERV has been the driving force behind rapid growth and success, providing a constant guidance and encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, even though Sir couldn't join us physically today, his vision, dedication, and leadership continue to guide and inspire all of us. On behalf of everyone present here, we extend our heartfelt gratitude, respect, and warmest wishes to Sir for his immense contribution. We are truly honored to have him with us today. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Metro, Sir. Thank you, Anand. Thank you, Vijayalakshmi. Now, I request Priya Kakul to introduce our today's president, Dr. Prakash Tevri, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed guest, Dr. Prakash G. Tevri, sir, the Vice Chancellor of KLE Technological University. Dr. Tevri is a distinguished academic leader with over 4 decades of experience in teaching, research, and institutional development. He holds a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from BBB Hubli, a master's in energy systems engineering from IIT Bombay, and a PhD in internal combustion engines from IIT Delhi. Throughout his illustrious journey, Dr. Tevri has served in several key leadership roles, including Dean Academics of Cambridge Technological University, Principal of BBB College of Engineering and Technology, and Dean of Academic Affairs, Planning and Development. He has been instrumental in introducing innovative practices, promoting active learning, and learning the outcome-based education framework, training thousands of faculty members across the region. A passionate researcher, Dr. Theory has guided seven PhD scholars, supervised over 50 academic projects, and published extensively in reputed national and international journals and conferences. His research focuses on alternative fuels, biomass energy systems, and non-conventional energy sources. We are truly honored to have him with us today. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Prakash G. Tevri, sir. Welcome to you, sir. Thank you, Priya. I am honored to welcome the General Chair of NKCon 2025, Dr. Abhishek Deshmukh, sir, to give a brief note on NKCon 2025. Over to you, sir.
A very warm welcome and good morning to everyone. Respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. Prakash Devi, sir, Dr. Suresh H. Jagam Shetty, sir, and Chief Guest, Dr. Ku, who had a long journey yesterday, and I hope he had a good rest to be with us today. Uh, Dr. Chengappa, Senate member for VTU Belgavi, as well as Vice Chair of IEEE Bangalore section. Vinoda Ma'am, Conference Chair, NKCon25, Dr. Ravi, my friend and my brother from another mother. Uh, Once again, good morning to everyone present here. I also extend my welcome to my all executive members from the North Karnataka subsection. Welcome to the HODs, faculty members of KLEIT Hubballi, as well as faculties from various other institutions nearby, as well as from the North Karnataka region. And the strength and the motivation for this conference today, as well as since yesterday. My dear students, welcome to the fourth edition of the annual flagship IEEE conference NKCon 2025. The subsection was a thought some 10 years back when we had a team of academicians, researchers from this area, including Jangam Shetty sir, Dr. Anami sir, uh, Dr. Geji ma'am from Belgavi, Singh, and many from Kalburgi as well as Bijapur. They had a thought that we should initiate the IEEE activities which should be beyond Bangalore. And it was well supported and reciprocated by the then chair of IEEE Bangalore section, Ravikiran Anaswamy. We had a road show, a road trip right from Kalburgi, Vijapur, Belgaum, Hubli, Dharwad. It was in the span of 2 days. The institutes and the faculties were brought together, and this seed, this thought was sown. It took us 3 years from 2017 till 2020, and finally, under the vision and push of Jagam Shetty sir, the petition was through, and I'm very much happy to say that July 2020, when the petition was successfully accepted, it was September 2020 when officially the subsection was inaugurated, though it was online because we were going through COVID. But today, this month marks the 5 year completion. The subsection is 5 years old, and I think it would not be the best platform any other than this. That is the fourth edition of the conference, where today we will be celebrating 5 years of North Karnataka subsection. So a round of applause to all the community students, faculties, researchers, uh, the administrations, principals, vice chancellors across various close to 40 institutes in this region spanning 13 districts. Congratulations and a pact to yourself that yes, this seed which was sown, yes, it is a sapling right now, but I can see the sapling is definitely going to be a big tree. So that's about the subsection. And if we are the younger brother, we do have siblings as Mangalore, elder brother as Mangalore subsection, and a twin brother as Mysuru subsection. And we three brothers are going under the umbrella and under the support of Bangalore section. And happy to say, more than 19,000 active members. It may be senior members, fellow members, students, graduate student members, professional members. Globally, Bangalore section right now, we are on the leaderboard with maximum active membership. So I think a round of applause to the IEEE community at the subsection, wherein I think we just have added that delta into a huge achievement of the section here. So with this honor of being a part of this subsection, I would like to just give a bird's eye view of the IEEE NKCon 2025, being the fourth edition. 3 editions which already were successful. We have published the papers. First was in BLEA CT Bijapur in 2022. Then KLE Engineering College Belgavi. Third edition was last year at the Special Engineering College Bagalkot. And today we are at KLEIT Hubballi for the fourth edition. So the idea was definitely last year in September when we just concluded with NKCon 2024, and the thought as well as the plans and the work for 2025 started. KLEIT Hubli was selected, and the theme, planning, everything was taken up. February 2025, we had a proper meeting with the KLEIT principal as well as the organizing team. We signed the MOU and the remaining work started. I'm happy to say that 570 nearly those submissions were received for this conference, and the title was decided as Holistic Engineering for Sustainable Engineering. Under this, we sent acceptance after blind peer reviews, and I am thankful to more than 200 reviewers across this region, as well as we received interests from researchers as well as industry people from globe. Okay, we had somebody from Europe, we had many requests from US, uh, connecting us directly through emails, and they were ready to be a part of NKCon, and they helped us in providing fair and transparent reviews, and we could send that acceptance to 150 papers, which were taken through three or more than three reviews. Out of this, 90 authors have registered for this 2 days sessions, and 87 papers will be presented today as well as tomorrow. So this shows that the fourth edition is well accepted as well as taken in a positive manner across the community of students, researchers, as well as industry people. We have received papers from even across the borders. It may be China or it may be in Singapore. We have papers from US as well as Europe. So totally 9 sessions, all the selected papers, accepted as well as registered papers, have been distributed, out of which 5 sessions are going to be physical, that is in person, and 4 are online. And I think with the objective this year from the section side, that let us go back to the physical mode of conferences, which was the way before COVID. COVID gave us the new idea of hybrid mode. We did continue this year as an hybrid mode, with the objective and a plan that henceforth we would definitely take a step to convert the conferences more into in-person and physical mode, knowing that the take-homes and advantages of a physical conference definitely cannot be compared with a hybrid mode. So with this thought, uh, I also extend my request to everyone here, under students community, the faculties and researchers, as well as the administration of various institutes, that help us and give that support so that next year it would be much more better. And always we will have a progressive graph for the future editions of NKCon that will happen. So for as another thought, where if we are bringing international conference to this part of the state, the students community should be given that added advantage and the edge, so that they come together, network with all the dignitaries and experts those whom we are trying to get here. And I think a conference platform is the best platform where we could do that. And that is how we are able to have Dr. Koo. This is his first and a debut visit to India. Welcome to India, Dr. Koo. And he's really excited, and I think it's because that NKCon, which is happening in this part of Karnataka, we could get Dr. Koo to Hubli, and maybe in future years we would see that he definitely visits Kalaburgi, Bidar. He's visiting Vijaypur this time. So once again, Dr. Koo, we have plans that we see you once again in the NKSS region. So with this objective, uh, we extended as a subsection, we extended the invitations to all 30 student branches which are in various engineering colleges of this subsection region. And I am happy to say that 15 institutions reciprocated, and we have representatives either as authors or as student participants, as well as session chairs from more than 15 institutes of this region. Also from premier institutes like IIT Dharwad, Central University of Kalburgi, KLEIT University, Sharan Basava University, you name them. Being an annual event, if I would like to say, if for Hindus it is Diwali, for Christians it is Christmas, and for Muslim it is Ramadan, for NKSS it is always NKCon, and it will be. So this is like a festival for us, but yes, with the objective that we have a congruence, we have people in the field of technology as well as engineering, those who come together, and the take home and the fruits definitely is something which is an advantage for the society and for the engineering community. So with all these objectives, we extended complimentary registrations to 5 students from each institute, along with the branch counselor or the chapter advisor, to come and attend the conference. So we got 60 complimentary registrations from the students community across 15 institutes. That is wonderful response compared to all the other editions, and 120 students registered on their own. So this number is always the winner in the competition that we have kept. So, and we have volunteers from the subsection community as well as from the host institute KLEIT. We have 40 students here. Since yesterday, they are doing the event. As a pre-conference, which we decided under the structure of the subsector on an NKCon, it should be exclusively for students. We had networking events, workshops. Last year, if it was TEMS who did a workshop, this year we had Yashwant from the Young Professionals Affinity Group of Bangalore, who was here the whole day, and he took us through a wonderful hands-on workshop for all the participants. So close to 200 students were here yesterday. We started with a wonderful hands-on session. There was learning. Afternoon, it was networking and some fun events and competitions, which ended with a short dandiya and dinner. So I think that charged up all these students that we could gather here today, and so that for the next 2 days from today, they stay with us and they take back a lot of connects, lot of learnings from different sessions that we have. It may be the paper presented by various authors. Also, I'm happy to share that we do have the plenary talks happening under the different tracks which have been identified based on the different engineering streams. So I welcome Pratyasa, Dr. Pratyasa Guisar from IIT Dharwad, who would be taking a plenary talk this afternoon, along with Dr. Vejanti, faculty from Electrical Department, NIT Goa, as well as tomorrow we have Dr. Abdul Wahid from IIT Dharwad, who would also be giving a keynote address. Apart from this, just within past 24 hours, we finalized the thought which was there in the working group mind, and we are today also organizing the first and a very short branch councillors chapter advisors meet of North Karnataka subsection, and I have already 10 institutes representatives with us today in the house here, expecting more by the afternoon, so that we can take the advantage of the initiatives what the section would be telling to us during this BC and well as chapter chair faculty advisor meet. So thank you for your patience hearing. This is, I think, the explanation went long, but I think if the explanation was this much, you can judge how much efforts and weeks of work planning and meeting have gone through. I thank KLE Society for their support. I thank in absentia Dr. Anami Registrar, who also gave the push and support. Always, he always looks younger to me, and a motivator who started subsection, who pushed for it, and he got it through. My pillar of strength and support, Dr. Jagam Shetty sir. I thank Dr. Manu sir and the whole team at KLEIT. They had a rigorous planning. They did a lot of meetings with us, and in the past 2 months, we had a meeting every week to go through the progress. I also thank my subsection team. Even during the regular routine, we were asking them suddenly to join a meet in the evening and just go through the progress. So thank you to everyone, to volunteers of this SAC team as well as KLEIT. And at the end, a big thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your brief insight about the conference. Knowledge becomes meaningful only when it is recorded, observed, and shared with the world. The proceedings of the conference are not just documents, but are living testimony of the ideas, research, and innovation that shape our future. As a part of this inaugural ceremony, the research papers that will be presented in this conference are available in the conference proceedings. I request all the dignitaries to release the proceedings of the conference. Thank you all. Knowledge is like a candle. It spreads light without losing its own flame. I now request Chair Sir to address the gathering and highlight our Jubilee bonus section. Over to you, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Very warm greetings from IEEE Bangalore section and all the dignitaries present here of both the IEEE North Karnataka subsection and also the host institution. As a representative from IEEE Bangalore section, it gives me immense pleasure, and I'm equally elated to be standing at the 4th edition of IEEE North Karnataka Conference. And we have witnessed the journey as section, the seeds that were sown on the behalf of the leadership of Professor Suresh Jagam Shetty sir, and we have seen the subsection which stood the test of the times, and we knew how much of pain that Suresh sir took even during the pandemic time to join the meetings that were called by the section, and also made sure that a leadership pipeline was built for the scalability, the sustenance of the North Karnataka subsection. And we have also seen that like how the subsection has grown year on year by just the statistics what Dr. Abhishek Deshmukh provided previously. So once again from IEEE Bangalore section, a huge round of applause to North Karnataka subsection from how they started and how they are growing year on year. So we are proud to have the subsection in working in synergy with IEEE Bangalore section's vision and mission. So whenever we do events under IEEE Bangalore section, we always ensure that the reach has to be beyond Bangalore. And be it the flagship conferences that we conduct, be it IEEE Connect, which is for academia and research, IEEE Bangalore Humanitarian Technology Conference, which is catered for addressing the problem indicators under Sustainable Development Goals, or Bangalore Technology Conclave, which is a flagship conclave for professional members. And we see that there has been a lot of synergy in terms of participation from the volunteers and the leaders from North Karnataka subsection. And we also had a delegate from North Karnataka subsection at the recent Bangalore Technology Conclave as well. So I thank the leadership of North Karnataka subsection once again here. And also it was very promising to see that like we hosted our flagship conference, which was Bangalore Humanitarian Conference this year at NKCon on the theme of sustainable communities and cities. And that conference was also a huge success, and the proceedings are already there in the IEEE Explore. So coming to IEEE North Karnataka conference, I see that the theme for this year is holistic engineering for sustainable development. So I would encourage probably the leadership of North Karnataka subsection to see that if they can keep this as a constant theme, because that is the need of the hour. And when we talk about holistic engineering covering sustainable development, it would cut across all the domains, and also what is needed for the students and the researchers in this particular subsection area. So please give it a thought to it, so that like you are year on year you can work on this theme and then see like how you can spread across on interdisciplinary and as you can have the tracks. Coming to the subsection itself, Dharwad earlier was known as Vidyakashi, and I would explorate that to North Karnataka subsection, uh, which has constantly grown over the years, and it has been very promising to see the membership development, the activities that they have been doing in this area to cater to the aspirations of the students, the researchers, the faculties, to see that like how they can also work with IEEE Bangalore section going forward and scale much more as a subsection. And eventually I would also wish them that the aspect for forming the section as well. So keep continuing the good work, and we have leaders like Suresh Jangam Shetty sir here, who can definitely drive all the institutions along with the universities in this region, and then see that like how we can have meaningful collaborations with the section and subsection and take this forward. So with this, I once again wish North Karnataka subsection and North Karnataka conference best wish. And please do think on the theme that I have shared, so that like it would also give you much more scalability and sustainability like as you go for year on year conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your great words. Now I request Dr. Suresh Jangam Shetty, sir, to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Louder. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Still I'm not able to hear because I'm a little bit far away. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I also hear that claps are very low. Some of you are not even clapping also. It's very sad. Anyways, chief guest of today's program, Professor Q, then Vice Chancellor of KLEIT University, Professor Theory, then Principal Manu sir, then we have on the dais Chengappa, Abhishek, Vinodha madam, and Ravi Vasmani. And also in front of me also I have most of the faces. Everybody is familiar. Fine, so, and also the new face is here. First time seeing Professor Pratyasa here. And also all the students. When I entered, I asked all of you are IEEE student members. Well, that itself tells that you are in the progressive path of finding something new. That's for sure. If not now, sometime in future. Well, I personally congratulate the team Abhishek and team Manu sir for uh, taking this particular conference to the next level. That KLEIT is hosting is definitely a big thing, and Abhishek being the chair, present chair, sitting chair, it's really a come here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. And this is really a wonderful thing, and that we are able to get a nice, wonderful, uh, smart-looking guest also, and it was also arranged in a very quick, and definitely your experiences will be of a great help to everybody. Takeaways for such instances are that we are able to see different faces. We also know who are the other people who are going to be competitors for us in the future also. Mark this word, who are going to be your own competitors. You are seeing them here, and that's for sure. So there is no question of taking anything or anybody for granted. Everybody is important, and everybody can be something in a day or two. Because when I started my journey, I'll just quickly share a little bit on the history of this IEEE here in North Karnataka subsection. I'm very happy today because this is the fourth edition, and every time a new edition with new faces come here, we did our job, something like that. In 1988, I joined IEEE as a student member in IIT Kharagpur. Literally not knowing, because I had gone from North Karnataka for my higher studies. I was not knowing about IEEE, definitely. 19, I'm speaking of 1989. It was first time that I was a volunteer for a international. So students have to be volunteers, that's for sure. And that volunteerism helped me from IIT Kharagpur station to escort Dr. M. Ramamurthy, the big name in power electronics, to the venue. And that's a short discussion talk. Really felt then after coming back to my college in Basaveshwar Engineering College, Bagalkot, there are 4 journals subscribed in our library. Nobody was looking at or seeing that. That is one. I am speaking of 89, I remember. 88 I joined. Literally, I also surveyed other engineering colleges. There were 3 engineering colleges, BVB and Bagalkot and Kalburgi. Literally, by 80, all colleges opened up. That also I remember. So it was something like since 80, all these new engineering colleges in North Karnataka and the existing colleges, it was something like the students had passion, students had a competency, students were in need of somewhere they should connect themselves. And I remember going to Bangalore IISc and attending IEEE Exicom. By that time I had joined IEEE. So by that some of the professors were communicating. I also remember Dr. Kincha coming to BEC. In a classroom we conducted a small program. This is just history. If you cannot remember your history and leave that legacy, you cannot create history. That's what should be known to everybody, youngsters. Clear? Okay, if you don't know your history, at least Bharat history you should know, then only you can create legacy. Otherwise, you can't. You cannot start from somewhere. So that's what I remember doing here. Not students were so competent. They were today. I remember all those guys are heading one or the other corporate world in Bangalore. You name anything, there is a student or somebody. So competencies are there in you all, and they must be nurtured. They must be grown. And what how everything has to be taught. In 94, literally, these students have to struggle to go to Bangalore, find a job, everything. But professional connect was required. What is it? Professional societies were there. We had IST, we had IE, and we are all, we know what happens in those. But somehow I found this IEEE to be really taking out of the real competencies of the students and putting it, displaying it, making it known to the globe. This is what I found, and then I felt we should not care for it. We should somehow see that these institutions will start, and it was then we started the first IEEE student branch with lot of. I wrote an inline letter to know how to start a student branch from Chennai. I remember H. Kalena Sundaram. That letter I have still kept it. If IEEE wants it, I can donate that, because that one small letter written by him at that time, I should really appreciate it. He is no more. I should appreciate his interest that somewhere from IIT Chennai he writes a letter to a college, small college in Basveshwar Engineering College, Badalpur, and that actually again inspired me more that our students have to be provided. For me, students were strength, nothing else. So it was these students I sat with, more of computer science and electronics students. And we never looked back. 94 we started first student branch in BC and a student in North Karnataka. And one more in Bijapur also. I remember Manvi sir, late Manvi sir also. We started there. And this is how somehow Bijapur it took a back, because that was my alma mater, and I was alumni, so I wanted to do something there. And BEC I was working, so we initiated. Today BEC is performing on its own. They have set a culture. We initiated a culture. Students do wonderful jobs, tasks. Hats off to all the students at any generation, any time, any moment. They are the people who change nothing into something. That gave me more strength. Some of my students are also here sitting in front of me. So this is what we started. History you should know. And with that, we started finding in other colleges slowly in entire. BVB also, I remember we started, still it is yet to become full-fledged. After it became university also, we are yet to get that strength. But KLEIT, then you have the KLS, GIT, then Jain Engineering College, then Balekundri also, then we went to Chikkodi. I remember moving, we went to Bidar, everything. It was a wonderful thing. When students started learning, I can really have my competences. What else you need for a job? Knowledge you are going to anywhere read and pass, or pass on the last day, something you will do. You will get the degree certificate, and teachers also will be delivering a lot of information as per the syllabus. What is it that still industry wants it? We wanted to create that, and that's where we have reached. Because even in the corporate world, if I'm not wrong, North Karnataka students have their own demand today also. So that's what we all should be happy about, because there is something in the soil or the water, what we drink, food that we eat, that it gives us some humbleness, gives us the respect for elders, gives us that, which is definitely not there in some of the institutes. This is what is the thing which is really guiding us even today at different places. Recently, I was guest in one of the Mangalore St. Joseph graduation day. There was only one student from Baglukot. He was the only fellow who bowed his head to me, and then he gave a respect. Look at that. Many students were there only in that this thing. None of them, they just walked, took the degree, smiled, and went off. But this boy was so courteous that this is the speciality of this soil ultimately. Don't ever leave that. Respecting your elders, parents, and even teachers and your colleagues also. Never bother what other fellow is doing or no. Just bother what I can do and exhibit. That is going to hold you along. So continuing with the history, we started, we never looked back. And well, once this IEEE thing started in North Karnataka with different colleges, so we started planning for how can we get that subsection thing, and we are successful in that. Now, next, that sub does not look so nice. So you should remove that sub and make it section. So that is the dream for next, and that is in the hands of all the youngsters. I don't know how Chengappa will take it. Definitely, North Karnataka should become its own section. Provisions are there, and number of members have to be there, more activities. Youngsters, most of you sitting here in front of me, another 20 to 25 years service is there.
and in 20 to 25 years, you can definitely make it. Tell your friends, share your experiences, tell in your family also, because parents and everybody should appreciate what you people are doing. Otherwise, they will simply think why you are going there. So first thing is tell your parents what you are doing. I am participating in IEEE. Explain what IEEE is. This is how things can be moved, and it can be done only by our students in North Karnataka. Tell your parents, then it will go back to the institution. In one or other way, they are meeting the teachers or the institute people somewhere. Something like that. It comes. Don't leave that. Don't compromise, and get the best from that. For me, I owe my life to IEEE because the professionally, knowledge-wise, connect-wise, it has brought me. And whatever I did, even the projects also, they really helped me a lot. If I am standing here as a Vice Chancellor of a government university in Karnataka State, I owe my entire growth to IEEE also because it has brought me a lot of joy. So I hope that something will be slowly eliminated in the next 10 to 15 years, and that maybe some of you will really take charge. And also in IEEE subsection was found so many office bearers we have found. Responsibility, that work, a task, that's what is required. Many of us achieve a lot, but we are lacking that thing. So IEEE is one platform which provides not only students become chairs, they become vice chair, they're treasurers, they're also even secretary. So that culture of this belongingness and having that ownership also is very important, which IEEE is playing a very important role. So what after degree? This is another one sad thing that many of the IEEE professionals will face. What after degree? Those of them who go to corporate, very few of them are renewing their this thing, but many of us, our students don't renew. Now, don't do it for the sake of just getting benefit. When you get the benefit, give back to it by way of renewing it. This is very important. Recently, I met one of our BC IEEE, Mohammad Gauss. He is a big man here, I know, in Hubli, having his own tourism services he is doing wonderfully. Another student also from BC, they have joined in together. I asked them, how are you going to tell about this to the people? Sir, we have to go to colleges. Then I told him, renew your IEEE. IEEE will provide a platform. Yours is a startup. Share with our students. Let some more people join them. So please catch hold of that person. He is going to renew. That is all. Now my role is I want industry connect. Industry people of North Karnataka have to come forward. This is another dream which has to be fulfilled. We want industry people on our board. So now that IIT and IIIT have joined their hands, so we want them to come. My other work which I am also working from behind is universities. All the universities have BCA, MCA, also MBA. VTU MBA I am already initiating it. Let us see how we will be able to. Every one student of this has some benefit to be carried from this. Wherever you find links, please just share that. I have prepared separately for TEMS also for MBA and for other MCA, BCA. Already I have invited Abhishek and any of you. If you are passing by this highway from Hubli to Bangalore, if you are going, my university comes on the way. You'll have to just drive a little bit inside. Well, what I can offer is a nice cup of tea or tiffin or whatever you feel that you are going to spend time. You can always come to my university. You can meet there. So, what first student branch in any of the 42 or 46 odd universities. None of the university has a IEEE student branch. VTU got recently. That is a technological university. Ours is a non-technical, technical university. It's a public university. So first one I want to start. Already one faculty has joined. Now students we have to motivate, and that is part of the women in engineering, and because more girl students are there nowadays in our union public universities also, we find more of girl students coming for master degree studies also. So this can be a good initiation. Once we start in our university, 7 new universities which are we have our own circuit will initiate there, and later on it can be taken to. There are 4 or 6 government universities in our North Karnataka, and around 4 or 5 including KLEIT. I'm sure Theory sir will carry this message and see that here the IEEE student branch will be rejuvenated in KLEIT. That is next thing I'm looking in a big way. So one word of caution to all our student members here: know your competency. Do not compare it. Your competency is yours. It is not for comparing, but in race you have to run. So that competency has to be raised, and definitely IEEE helps in that. Nurture and grow that, and then see that you strengthen them nicely. And that after you graduate, sometime definitely there will be some benefit. Renewing young professionals, definitely Bangalore section is doing wonderful job of hand holding the young professionals. And I also owe a lot that in your CVs, please mention that you were a IEEE member. Role, what role you played, even as a volunteer. If you are IEEE member, you mention that I hosted a program, I was so and so, and this was, you mentioned learning. See, there are, what is that you require? Communication skills, organizational skills, financial skills, then managerial skills, all these things. Everything can be through any one such conference. Just mention what was yours. Don't bother about should I write it or no. If I look at some of the IEEE salwards, this thing, they even write they were branch counselors also. And also some people write they worked for some of the activities. Don't hesitate to, because we are little bit hesitant in North Karnataka. We are shy nature, we feel what others will think. Nobody will think anything, just mention it. That you were a student member and that you played this role in one of the activity. That is going to carry a great value when you go for interview. At the beginning of this conference today, collaboration, innovation, and professionalism was very rightly mentioned. The purpose of these conferences, right? Collaboration is need of the hour. Today we have a professor here. Any one of you can just speak to him, including faculty members, take his contact. You can have an online talk of his also at your colleges. It is not that he has to physically come. Thanks to COVID, whatever happened, happened, but it gave us the best thing, the blended learning. So he is here. This is the connect. We have other people sitting here, people here in front. Anybody can deliver a talk to you online, and that has made a big thing. Vishakhapatnam section I have delivered, West Bengal section online. They ask, we meet in this meeting like this, and they say, sir, we want your information. Please share with us too. So like that, this professional connect, collaborative activities are very important. Innovation is part. AI, anything you speak, it is AI. Okay, today, even our politicians also tell about AI. I don't know what they have understood about that, but they speak of AI. They will be talking, you don't have to bother what it is. AI for you, what it is, you should be able to convince them what exactly it is. If you are able to do that, whether it is civil, mechanical, electrical, computers, any branch, AI is the top and is the need. They say if you don't know, it is like as though you don't know anything in community. They say community lives, it goes on. So that's why convince your parents what AI is. That will be the best thing for your revision also. And professionalism is IEEE. I don't have to tell much about that. With this, I once again congratulate all the organizing teams of this conference. I am very happy personally, and I hope your 2 days will be very wonderful, and that your careers are beautiful, because Viksit Bharat has been created for you. What is that you are going to do in 2047? Is that what you are going to create now? If you don't create it now, the history will not be made. Your children, grandchildren should speak of the history. All the best. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words.
Sir, I would definitely want to place this record as Vice Chair of Technical Activities. So as Bangalore section, we also aspire our sections to become section, and whatever it is required, so we would stand shoulder to shoulder with subsection, be it membership development or professional development. So section is always there for you to handle. So you can reach out to us, and then we can see that like how we can help subsection to elevate the section. Definitely, we would be happy to work with the incoming leaders as well.
I now request Dr. Yongchenko sir to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
good morning, everyone. So once again, my name is Ku Yong Jin, but yeah, you can just call me Ku, and I'm from USM, University of Science Malaysia, from Malaysia. Okay, and my background is in control engineering, but I work in School of Aerospace Engineering. Okay, so first of all, I would like to start my speech by saying a very huge thank you to the committee, to the organizing committee who invite me here. Without the invitation, I will not be here for the first. This is my first time visit to India, and from yesterday until now, I have currently, I have a quite pleasure stay in India. Hopefully, for the next few days, I will also enjoy my trip in India. So, continue to that. Okay. So, sorry. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, let me read my speech. I read some scripts for that. Okay, so first of all, from just now, I heard that in this conference, the organizing committee have received more than 500 submissions. Okay, I think this is a very inspiring or very encouraging numbers to be seen in a conference. And then the number is also show that actually there are a lot of ideas from the researchers in India. Okay, so although in the end only 100 plus submissions are accepted, this doesn't mean that those rejected are not that good, just that maybe they are rejected due to not suitable with the tracks or maybe some other simple reason. So for those that get rejected, the paper get rejected, don't feel disappointed, and this is not a failure. As also we know that in research, rejection is just a normal part of the journey in research. In research, also please take this rejection as the motivation to improve. Okay, so for those your work is being accepted and you are going to present it later, this is a huge deal because it takes a lot of hard work for you to prepare your works and then to prepare your presentation. So congratulations to those that will be presenting later. And then remember, for those that for the presenter, you know your works better than anyone else here. So continue my speech will be okay. Before you present, you will feel a little bit nervous. As also me standing here present in front of you, I also feel quite nervous because this is the first time I present in front of so many. For me, it's international people, foreigners, isn't it? Previously, I normally present in with Malaysians, so I can speak in Malay, Malaysia national language, so I can speak maybe better because I usually talk in Malay, and then in English, I'm not that always talk in English. So yeah, for me, it's quite nervous actually, and then I have a little bit of stage fright. So previously, for those that are not get used to present, okay, so just a sharing is that actually I also have the stage fright, which means if let's say I stand in front of so many people, I will get my mind will get blank, which means I would forget what I want to say. That's why prepare a script is very important for me. Also, through presenting again and again, it's getting better for me to present in front of you guys. So anyway, if you see that I'm shaking, don't yeah, this is because I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so consider that for those that are feeling stressed, okay, other than the practicing and preparing the scripts, okay, so I also want to share a few ideas that help you to not so nervous. Okay, so first, every bit of the progress count, which when this means that, okay, means that some of your result may be big and flashy, and then some are just maybe just a little bit progress, just a little bit improvement. But those kind of results are also very important because think of like we are building a wall, isn't it? We're building a wall brick by brick. Okay, so it means that every single study, even though the one that your works that didn't work out as planned, also add another brick to the wall. So means that step by step, a little by little, a little bit by little bit, your works will be getting better. So means that maybe just in the initial state, your work is not so grand compared to others, but don't feel disappointed or don't feel what's the words? Don't feel fed up. I think that's the words. Okay, so don't feel fed up with your a little bit of progress. Okay, just remember by progress, it will make a big progress. And then second, don't forget that what get you here in research. Okay, which is the curiosity. Okay, so it means that, for example, when sometime when we are doing something, we will have the feeling like, hey, how is this work? And then how can we improve it? So that is the small curiosity that make us to be involved in the research. So in the world that always asking for quick answer, holding on that curiosity is your superpower, which means that it will get you to improve more and more. And then third, think of this presentation as a conversations, not a test. Okay, although you are presenting your work to the others, and then for others to maybe they will ask some questions, ask some very professional questions or maybe some tricky questions. But please think of this as a conversation because why? Because sometimes when you are in a research, what we say is a research block, which means you don't know how to improve or maybe you have some trouble or some problem that you cannot solve by yourself. So this is the time for you to present or for you to talk with others and then take others' idea or others' opinions or others' critique as a way to improve us. Because sometimes when doing research, okay, most of the research we do by our own. Our research will be different with our friends. Although our title is quite simple, but in the end, it will have different. We will have different research topic, isn't it? So for that, sometimes we might think that we don't want to talk to others regarding our topic. We just want to talk with our supervisor, okay? Because you were thought that the others does not have the idea on what we are doing. Okay. Oh, but that is not necessarily true because sometimes a very simple things we think sorry, although sometimes we think of it as a very complicated problem, but when we talk with others from different field, even from different field, I mean, if let's say you are in engineering and then you talk with someone from arts, sometimes we will have different point of view and then different idea, so it might inspire us or give us some idea on how to solve the problem that we are facing. Okay, so remember also, like just now have said that we need to do the networking, isn't it? So this is also the time for you to do the networking so that you can have more networking and then more different idea. So to all the presenter, thank you, and then thank you for your hard work and for being brave enough to share it. So I'm really once again, congratulations, and I'm very looking forward to hear the presentation. If I have the time, I will listen to some of it. Okay, so once again, thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I now request Dr. Prakash Devi, sir, to present the presentation remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected Dr. Koo Chin Yong, Talent Development Coordinator at Aerospace Business Unit, USM, Malaysia, Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Suresh Jannam Shetty, Founder Chair, NKSS, and Vice Chancellor, Haveri University, Haveri, Guest of Honor, Dr. Manu TM and Abhishek Deshmukh, General Chair, NKCon25, Dr. Ravi Hosmani and Dr. Vinoda, Conference Chair NKCon25, distinguished guests, respected researchers, academicians, industry leaders, student innovators, press and media, and my dear colleagues. It is a great honor for me to preside over the inaugural of NKCon 2025. Anyway, I was invited as the chief guest. In the last moment, they changed my role from chief guest to president of the function. On behalf of the organizing committee, I warmly welcome you all. Today we gather not just as professionals, but as one community with shared purpose. The theme this year, Holistic Engineering for Sustainable Development, is very meaningful. The world today faces many challenges: climate change, shrinking resources, fast urban growth, and digital transformation. Apart from that, there is a transition that is happening from a unipolar world to multipolar world. And right now we are seeing the tariff war and the related things. So it has totally disturbed the supply chain, okay, all over the world. And every block trying to project itself. So definitely the unipolar world will become the past, multipolar world will become the reality. Okay. So in this such situation, engineering alone cannot solve these problems. We need a broader vision, one that connects technology and society, industry and environment, and innovation with ethics. Here comes the holistic engineering. Holistic engineering is all about balance. Solution must be efficient and fair. They must be technically strong and socially inclusive. They must make economic sense and still protect the environment. Sustainability should not be an afterthought. It should be at the heart of design. That's why in the university, KLEIT University, in the very first year, we teach our students design thinking. So design thinking for social innovation, where we connect our students with the society, so certain problems they come to know. Then we connect with another course like engine exploration, where needs are connected with the technology. So with these foundations, students complete their first year, and that will help in the later years. Recently, the third year student, they do a project, and one of the faculty member observed the students who go through this process of design thinking, the way they approach the project at a higher semester is much different from the diploma students who join as a lateral entry students in the second year. Because the first year only we teach design thinking, so these diploma students who join us in the second year are deprived of it. They only technically solve. They get given the bus shelter to be designed. They simply technically design the diploma students. Whereas those students who have gone through the design thinking process, they thought of empathy is a major part. They look at it, how the bus shelter to be designed for old people, weak people who cannot walk, and if the rain comes, how the design should be. So many things will come because of the design thinking where they will talk about empathy, problem definition, incubation, and they come up with a new alternative design and then they test it. So when they go through this process of empathy, lot of things will come to their mind when they start doing the project at the higher semesters. Okay. So that emphasizes that sustainability should not be an afterthought, but it should be at the heart of the design. What makes NKCon 2025 special is people. In this seminar hall, we have experienced researchers with wisdom. They bring wisdom to this conference. Industry leaders add practical insights. Academicians guide the next generation. And students bring fresh energy and new ideas. Together, this diversity is our real strength. I encourage each of you to share openly, collaborate freely, and challenge traditional thinking. Let us turn discussions into actions. Let us create outcomes that serve industries, communities, and ecosystems alike. Before I conclude, I would like to acknowledge that Abhishek Deshmukh spoke about the history of NKSS, which completed 5 years, he said, and more than 570 papers were received, but out of which 150 are accepted, and 87 will be presented. Dr. Chengappa, representing Bangalore section, talked about building leadership pipeline, and he also said he will give full support for the dream of Suresh Shetty, who wanted the subsection to become a section. Okay, and Suresh Shetty, being the founder chair, spoke very passionately about the history, and he expected the industry connect as well as road sections in many of the universities. And Dr. Ku Ching Tong congratulated the authors whose papers have been accepted for presentation. He also talked about stepwise progress as well as students should have a curiosity in attending the presentations and ask questions to clear their doubts. And before I conclude, allow me to recall a beautiful thought. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Because many times when we think whatever we are getting, the natural resources is the we are getting from our parents. So we usually think that we have anyway received from parents is for our enjoyment. But when you think that you have borrowed from children, you want to use and leave it in a better shape. That's why whenever we talk about sustainable development, we always remember this that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Let us ensure that engineering we practice today safeguards a livable future for generations to come. Sustainable development is not a future dream, it is our present duty. Through holistic engineering, we can build a world that is resilient, inclusive, and thriving. I wish NKCon25 a great success. May this conference inspire bold ideas and lasting partnerships. Thank you, and I wish the conference every success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. As a mark of gratitude and respect, we now present token of love and appreciation to those who worked and supported to NKCon 2025.
I request Dr. Prakash Devi sir to present a token to Chief Guest Dr. Yang Chinku sir.
Thank you, sir. I will request Dr. Prakash Tigri, sir, to present token of guest of honor from Dr. Suresh Shetty, sir.
I would request our beloved principal Dr. Panupiyam sir to present the token to our President Dr. Prakash Devi sir.
I now request our beloved principal Dr. Manoj sir to present token to IEEE NKSS chair Dr. Abhishek Deshmukh, sir. I request General Sheikh sir to present Naman to our principal Naman sir. This will be on the behalf of all the conference.
Now request NKCon Conference Chair Dr. Vinod Ma'am to present a token to Dr. Ravi Hospati Sir, Mr. Changappa Sir, and Mr. Subramanya Sir. I request Yashwant Sir to come to receive the momentum. Thank you, ma'am. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. I now request the NKCon25 Conference Chair Dr. William Adam to propose the model thanks. Over to you, ma'am. Changam Shetty Sir will, Vice Chancellor on behalf of Harvard University, presents memento to NKCon Organizing Committee. So, I request the NKCon Organizing Committee to send a memento. Everyone, some round of applause. Thank you all. I request Madam Sir to present a memento for NKCon Conference Chair Dr. William Adam. Thank you, sir. Now I request the NKCon 25 Conference Chair Dr. Vinod Madam to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, dignitaries, present media people, IEEE representatives at various positions, the student members, students of different colleges and our own college, faculty members representing North Karnataka, faculty members of KLEIT, and all who are involved for the organization of this NKCon 25 International Flagship Event. At this juncture, I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude and thanks to all who have involved. First of all, I take this opportunity to extend thanks to Chief Guest Dr. Ku on behalf of KLE Society and KLE Institute of Technology for accepting our invitation and raising the occasion and traveling all the way from Malaysia to India and the public. Thank you, sir. On behalf of KLE Society and KLE Institute of Technology, it is my privilege to extend heartfelt thanks to the president of today's function, Dr. Prakash Tiwari sir, for accepting the invitation and gracing the function. Again, on behalf of KLE Society, KLE Institute of Technology, it is my great privilege to thank Dr. Jangam Shetty sir, Vice Chancellor, Haveri University, Haveri, accepting our invitation and gracing the function as a founder of NKSS. Thank you, sir. Um, Same way, I extend my heartfelt thanks to IEEE Government Section Representative Dr. Chandaka sir, accepting the invitation and raising the function. My heartfelt thanks to uh, Dr. Martin, the General Chair, NKCon 2025, for all the support extended by him for the conduct of this NKCon 25. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt thanks to the past chair NKCon 24, Dr. Ravi Pasmani, who stood behind us to organize and conduct the conference NKCon 25. It is a great privilege to thank all the delegates who have participated in this NKCon, presented their papers in offline as well as in online mode. Extend my thanks to all the session chairs for this NKCon 25 flagship conference. It is my great privilege to thank the media and people, media and press people for widely covering of this NKCon 25 event, which is hosted at the KLEIT and sponsored by IEEE subsection and North Karnataka, IEEE section and North Karnataka subsection. Since the time is very short, so I may not have taken everybody's name, but in general, I wanted to thank on behalf of KLE Society and KLE Institute of Technology, all the IEEE representative at various positions like execoms, senior members, student members, volunteers, etc. I extend my thanks to all the students representing the North Karnataka and participating in NKCon 25, and also the faculty members who have accompanied them and taken interest in participating in this NKCon event. If I always please forgive, and I thank all the members who involved for the conduct of this NKCon 2025. I will be wrong if I don't thank our Dr. Basaraj Anami sir and the president of he was president of the today's function is Medhood sir. In their absence, I extend thanks on behalf of KLE Society and KLE Institute of Technology to them also. I once again thank all who directly or indirectly for the conduct of this NKCon 25 conference. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, ma'am. A person cannot teach another person directly. A person can only facilitate another's learning. Now it's time to listen to our chief guest's keynote session. I request Dr. Yong Chinku sir to take over the dais.
That's. I think I will just think. Okay, easier. Okay. Okay. So sorry for the wait and sorry for due to some a little bit technical issue, isn't it? So okay, once again, good afternoon, everyone. I think you guys will be presenting later also, isn't it? So again, once again, all the best for your presentation later. Okay, so for my speech, for my talk today, I will talk about AI and image processing in farming. Okay, so this is actually quite, it will be, it consists of two projects in this one presentations. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce who am I. Okay, so my name is Ku Yong Jin. So normally, because due to my name is sorry, how should I say? My first name is Yongjin, and then my last name is Ku. That's why in the just now, normally when we written there, it will be Yongjin Ku. Okay, so but my name is actually pronounced as Ku Yongjin. So again, just call me Ku is enough. So I graduated my PhD in automations and control, but what I did is in control engineering. Okay, so as you can see there, my PhD and bachelor is in School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Or in USM, we call school. In different university, maybe you guys are calling faculty. So we are calling as School of Engineering. So and then my master, although okay, my master is in a School of Aerospace Engineering in flight mechanic, but also I was doing wheel mobile robot, wall following wheel mobile robot, also in control. So and then for my PhD, my project title is in this sorry, my PhD is in distributed control, and then my title is time synchronization, distributed time synchronization in wireless sensing network. But today, what I present is not based on this my master PhD project. Sorry, not based on the control field. It's based on image processing and AI. Okay, so also maybe some of you never heard of USM before, so let me introduce a little bit of where is USM and what is USM. A very short introductions. Okay, so this is the view that you can see when you are arriving in from flight to Penang Airport. But not that this the whole thing is USM. This is just a view entering into the island. So USM, we have few campus. Later I will show. Okay, so USM actually is around here. Okay, and then airport is over there. So when you arrive, you will definitely see this view. If let's say you are arriving in night time. So USM actually, okay, we have West Peninsular Malaysia and East Malaysia. So East Malaysia will be the Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Sarawak, that side. So mine was here. So if you know Thailand, this is Thailand. So we are below the Thailand. Okay. Yeah, the Asia, what's that called? Southeast Asia. The southernmost is our country. Sorry, not our country. The southernmost country is Singapore, but we have the mainland is we are the southernmost. Okay, so actually USM we consist of few different uh, campus, or we have different institute. Okay, so the main campus is an island. Just now I show. Okay, and then I'm from engineering campus. Okay, which is also in the same state, but it's a little bit bottom part. Okay, and then we have Advanced Medical Dental Institute for sorry, for research on medical. For example, those want to be a what is that called? The expert medic, the doctor, the expert doctor. Then they will do the research at the and AMDI, and then for the degree courses. Okay, sorry. So for here, you will only have master and PhD for the medical courses, and then for degree courses regarding the medicine, we will at health campus, and then engineering campus again. We have for all the engineering campus will be at engineering campus, and then other courses will at main campus. Okay, and then this the USM at KL at US this one all is just a center, a small center. So for the CMAC, okay, CMAC Teluk Pahang is where you can is research on sea. Okay, so for that we have the sea turtle. Okay, sea turtle, we have the what's it called, the reservation center over there. Over there. So and then for this one and this one is just more towards on administration purpose. Means that those students that study long distance, they will do the administration, registration, everything in this section. So next is USM engineering campus. So our engineering campus is not a big campus. We have 6 schools, which is chemical engineering, and then material and mineral resources, civil engineering, aerospace, mechanical, and E&E. So which means I'm from this for my degree and PhD, and then my master is here. Okay, so okay, this picture shows that USM have collaborations in internationally, USM as a whole, USM. So we have with all these countries, and then for engineering campus specifically, we have with all these. Okay, we can see that we have quite a lot of collaboration with international. This is just to show the international parts only. Okay, so for because I'm from engineering campus, then definitely I will just show the engineering campus. Sorry on that. Okay, so these are the collaborations that can be done. Okay, means that okay, if let's say you want to continue study to USM, it's possible. And then if let's say your lecturer, your supervisor, I think most of you guys here are students, isn't it? So I was taught in this way. Okay, so if let's say your supervisor or your lecturer wish to have the collaborations, yes, we are welcoming the collaboration. As for your information, for my department, we just have a MOU with CCAP IET last month. Okay, we just signed the MOU. Okay, this is the latest MOU that been signed. Also, my School of Aerospace also have another MOU with another university in India, but I forget the name. I'm so sorry. Okay, so next I will start on my presentations. Okay, so due to we know that we nowadays we have more and more people population. The population is more and more in the world, isn't it? So this means that we will increase on the food demand. Sorry, I might seems to be talk a little bit fast. Okay, because of yeah, I know now it's almost the time for your lunch, so I must be a little bit faster. So let's say if anything halfway you want to ask, you can just stop me. I will try to answer. Okay. Okay. So sorry, let me stand this way. Okay. So increase of food demand due to the increase of populations. So means that the conventional style of farming is insufficient to meet the rising demand. So that's why we need the smart farming technology. So smart farming here is not it can be have in many ways. So for today, what I will be showing is based on image processing and then based on AI. Okay, but I think you guys are from engineering background, isn't it? So you guys should be know that AI is not necessary to be. You guys here using ChatGPT also, isn't it? So I think you guys should be know that AI is not necessary to be only ChatGPT. AI can do a lot of things, isn't it? So for in 2 days, I will just based on the machine vision in farming. Okay. So the first project, as I mentioned just now, will be 2 projects. The first project is based on the agriculture. It's based on a fruit which we call which is harum manis. It's a famous, it's a very famous mango type breed in Malaysia. Okay, special from Malaysia only. Okay, although you guys might be know that Malaysia have durian. You guys know durian, right? Malaysia is famous with durian, but this one, although it's not that famous, but it's also quite famous. Okay, and then the second will be based on the chicken farm. Okay, this one is based on divisions. Okay, so let me go through the first ones. Okay, autonomous agro system through environmental monitoring using parallel image processing. Okay, so okay, this is the mango. Yeah. So Harumanis. So what is meant by Harumanis? So as you can see from the words over here, Harumanis is actually combination of 2 words, which is Harum and Manis. So Harum is a Malay word. Manis also is a Malay word. So Harum means fragrance. So Manis means sweet. So from these two terms, you can have a guess for the taste of this mango, which is the mango is have a very fragrance of mango, and then is very sweet. Okay, so it's a premium mango variety exclusively in Perlis. Perlis is the northeast part of Malaysia, and then it's special is exclusively in Perlis. Why? Because Perlis receives the most sunlight in Malaysia. So due to the requirement of its growing, the requirement of its growing. So only police can have this type of mango. If let's say we plant the mango in the same breed in other state in Malaysia, the taste will not be so good. Only in police. So why this is important? Because for example, in 2010, okay, this is a high value export product. Okay, and then why this uh, research is be carried out is because this mango is actually sensitive to climate conditions. Also, for example, for the soil nutrient and then pest and disease attack. Okay. So and then another thing, why this project is being coming out, we do this as an AI a little bit of autonomous because of also is due to the COVID. Okay, due to COVID, we cannot go out, isn't it? We are stranded in our house, so we need to have the monitoring. The monitoring cannot be done so easily. So that's why it come out. The problem statement come from there. That's why we do this project. Okay, so based on the name, okay, we can know that this project, output for this project is that to hope to have least human interventions, and then we for this product, for this output, it will have a disease detection and health prediction of the mango tree. Okay, and then these two we need to as an AI, we need to train first. So this two is after we train, is supposed to have this function, okay? And then we have agriculture setting, and then crop plantation and agro product, and then we can control. Not control. We can detect the environmental parameters such as temperature, humidity, soil moisture, and soil nutrition. And then after that, we can the farmer can add on the fertilizer accordingly. Okay, and then in the end, lastly, we use the parallel processing to optimize the processing time of the system. Okay, so this is the problem statement. So this one, as I mentioned just now, we will just skip lah. Okay, so in this project, the objective of this project is to develop an autonomous monitoring system integrated with parallel image processing algorithm while being cost efficient. Okay, so farmer, okay, we cannot apply a very expensive algorithm because if let's say we implement the expensive algorithm or system, so in the end it will cost the output of the farmer to become higher. So in the end, the consumer will bear the cost, isn't it? So we need to be cost effective. Okay, and then for the disease, we also can using the parallel image processing, we can detect for the mango leaf disease. Okay, and then we will correlate the extracted feature patterns of selected leaf disease with algorithm parameter using the temperature, moisture, and NPK sensor. So NPK here is stand for sodium, phosphorus, and kalium. Sorry, potassium. Yes, what I mentioned just now. Okay, sorry. Because mixed with the Malay words, isn't it? Okay, I'm so sorry. So this sensor, okay, is to detect the sensor, and then right, is to detect the content in the land, in the soil, so that the farmers can add the fertilizer accordingly. Okay, so this one we will skip. Okay, so the methodology. Okay, so for the first objective, we are done on the first on the system setup. Everything except the sensor we buy. So on the setup we do by ourselves. This is we can say DIY. Okay, And then for the second objective, we will do the data acquisitions, which is we have two data acquisition. One is indoor testing and then on field, which means this project actually we have done not only on paper, not only theoretically, we actually go to the farm. Okay, we go to the plantation to collect the data, but due to some limitation, we just collect. We didn't collect a big crowd of data, big group of data. We just collect about 40. I mean 40 plant. Okay, later I will show. Okay, and then for the objective 3. Okay, so as you can see here, everything here we built by ourselves. Okay, so this is actually, if you can see, actually this is stand on a tripod. So at the top we have for the monitoring and image system. So we have the camera, we have the touch screen, and then we have the protective dome. Because this is doing outdoor. Okay, so our plan is for this to have a remote sensing. So we will put this equipment on the site. So it will be outdoor. So yeah, we need to have the protections, and then okay, the part we build, that the build up is actually we done by ourselves again. So the camera and then the screen, because we need to have also we can test it. So we can do some we can do some what is that called configurations on the touch screens, and then for the bottom part, for the parameter sensor to the soil, moisture, and then the NPK sensor is at this bottom part. Okay, so you can see we have DHT11 sensor, and then the soil moisture sensor and the NPK sensor. Okay, these were at the bottom part. So for the camera, okay, because when we're doing the leaf, okay, when we do, because we just now we need to detect the leaf disease. Okay, so when we're doing the leaf, we are detecting the leaf, so we need to have some filter. Okay, okay, so this one actually we can buy straight away. We can buy a NGB camera sensor, but NGB camera sensor is actually expensive. So as I mentioned, we need to be cost effective. So we using the low IR camera add on with a blue filter, okay, is very cheap compared to we buy a new NGB camera sensor. So in that case, we can cut costs. So means that the camera is actually, so in the end, it will become a DIY NDVI camera sensor. Otherwise, the NDVI sensor, sorry, NDVI camera will use the NGB sensor, so it will take it will much more expensive. And then, so what is the output? Is that okay? So in the environment, when we take the photo, this one will become out. It will in terms of this way. We can detect the leaf easily. Okay, compared to without the NGB camera. Okay, without the no IR, sorry, without the NGB sensor. Okay, so we will get normal camera we are having RGB, isn't it? Red, green, blue. So for this one, we will become NGB, which means is no IR. Sorry, it's near IR, near infrared, red. Sorry, and near infrared, green and blue. So because when the leaf, okay, absorb the when it's doing the photosynthesis, okay, the photoplast doing the things, isn't it? So it will come out with the infrared ray. So with this one, okay, we can get easily. Okay, we can get it easily. Otherwise, we need to buy this one. Okay, so yeah, you will see the NDVI. Okay, you see this one. Initially, we take the photo using the sensor. So from a green normal, a very green leaf, it will become this color. This is due to the we put the filter, isn't it? So it becomes this color, and then we convert it into NDVI by using this formula to convert it into -1 to 1, and then we scaling it to 0 to 255, and then we do the color mapping, and then in the end we will get this type. Okay, so based on this type, for example, this one, okay, you can see that the number of grid pixel is 52271. So it's become unhealthy. Why? Because in our setting, in our preliminary study, we know that suppose it should have more than 100,000 for the leaf to become a good leaf. Okay, so from here we can already have detected that this leaf is in some problem. So this is the where we get the data. Okay, we have two sites. Okay, this is site A, this is site B. These are two. Sorry, this is same site. Okay, but then this is we become categorized, become plant by plant, one, and then we have another site which is here. Okay, so you can see, if you can see, both are in different time. We collect the data in different, this is November, and then this is in December, a little bit of time difference, not the same data. Okay, so we do the training. Okay, we do the training using the YOLO training. YOLO, I think for those that do the image processing, you guys should know what is YOLO, isn't it? Okay, so okay, we do the this one processing, and then we are using 100 epoch, and then what we get is, okay, we can detect the green color means that is a good healthy tree, okay, and then the yellow is not so healthy, and then the red is worse. Okay, so in here you will see that means that it has this one, the anthracnose is the leaf disease. Is the disease of is a type of disease. Okay, in the on the leaf. Okay, so this is when we're doing the you can see this one. Okay, you will detect they are not the leaf with the disease. Here are a few examples. Okay, these are all the few examples of detections. Okay, with from the machine learning, the YOLO. Sorry, yeah. Okay, and then this one, we use the linear regressions to describe the output. Okay, and then okay, sorry, this one is for the NPK value. Okay, based on the NPK value, so we can see that the positive correlations are, which means the NK is really with it will affect the the growth, okay, the growth of the mango tree. Okay, and then this is based for the health prediction, which means it's based on the leaf, isn't it? We based on the image processing, and then we have the leaf, and then we have the result. Okay, sorry. So in here, okay, you can see that for when we do the machine learning, we do the machine vision learning. Okay, we need it's better to have the augmented algorithm because it will have a better result. Okay, why? How it's become a better result? Because image augmentations introduce diversity into the training data set by applying various transformation to image. So we can have a different type of image. Okay, so you will have a better different type of data set to train the module. Sorry, to train the model. Okay, so okay, this part is the parallel optimizations. Okay, why we use parallel optimizations? Okay, in normal when we're doing the normal programming is in sequential. Means we will do A, then we do B, we do C, then we do D, one by one, isn't it? So if let's say we're doing one by one, we will take the time more. We will take more time. For example, to process for 1,270 image. Okay, the Python it will use about 160 seconds, and then for C++ it will use about 80 seconds. Okay, after we change to parallel processing, so it will become for the parallel. Sorry, for the Python, it will take about 62 seconds, and then for C++, it will take 32 seconds. So in this way, from this result, you will see that why, if let's say speed is the main concern, why we don't use the C++, why we still use the Python, isn't it? So why? Okay, This is because why we still use Python, because due to we are using the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so Raspberry Pi is using Python, so that's why we will give and take. Okay, we will lose a little bit of time. We will use the Python. It will much more easy for us to apply. That's why we need, when we do the research, when we need to, sometimes we need to give and take, isn't it? We need to yeah, we need to give and take. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so that's why we are using the Raspberry. We are using the Python. We are not using the C++. Okay, so again, another thing is that why we use the Python, because as I mentioned, we want to do it on as a remote sensing. So we will use the IoT, and then the IoT platform that we use is actually based on the Python. Okay, that's why it's all correlated. That's why in the end we just use Python. Okay, we are not using the fastest. Okay, so for this one is to show the best environmental parameter to get the best output. Okay, so this one I think I will just skip because I have another one. Okay, so this one deep visions for poultry farm, which is a AI-based growth monitoring and health detections. Okay, so a typical poultry production cycle lasts for 3 months. So which means during this 3 months, the birds will undergo the significant growth stage. Okay, in Malaysia, the chickens are grown in a enclosed space. Okay, so it's nowadays it's quite easy if let's say you want to implement this system inside, because it's all enclosed in one place. Is yeah, it's previously it's like open. It's a cage, but it's open. Okay, but now it's also like a cage, but it's closed. Okay, so okay, so when during the this production cycle, deviation in size, weight, and health. Okay, so it might means that it will have some issue on the chicken. So because of there are tens thousands of the chicken inside a farm, it's impossible for a human to detect where is the which chicken has problem, isn't it? That's why they need this system. Okay, by the way, before I forget, this system actually we are in collaboration with this company in Malaysia. So that's why this project actually the result there's not much result that I can show due to the NDA lah. But you can know that we can have the image processing to be applied in this application. Okay, so that's why we need to identify the size. Okay, maybe from this system we hope to identify the size of the chicken and then identify the, let's say, the temperature of the chicken. Okay, so otherwise let's say one chicken die, it might cause or one chicken is have disease, it will cause affection, isn't it? It will cause infection. Sorry. It will cause infection to other chicken. Then in the end, it will have a loss. Okay, that's why we need to detect earlier. Okay, so okay, the objective of this one is to develop and implement AI our computer vision to automated real-time tracking of 15,000 chickens. Okay, and then it will automate the bird size and weight estimations using the image processing. Okay, previously the farmer will do manual, which means he will catch one by one. It will take a lot of time. Okay, so this one will automated. Okay, and then it will assess the behavior analysis to enabling the optimized feeding strategy. Why this is required? Because okay, inside the chicken farm, okay, they actually also have a blower. Okay, so a blower at this end. So when the blower is operating, so definitely that side will be cooler. So chicken will all tended to gather around the fan. So it will cause over that those chicken that far behind, they cannot eat too much of the feed, what is the content of the feed. So they need to rearrange the feed distributions. Okay, so this one is hope to having that lah. Okay, so okay, so this is, yeah, this is the farm. You can see they are all closed. Okay, all the chicken. Okay, so this is where the feed is being put. So the chicken will move around the farm lah. Okay. So that's why you will need an AI solutions so that you can automate it and then it can be fast, automated and fast. So the methodology first also we need to have the camera. Okay, this one just now is a little bit different. Just now we need to be cost effective. This one we don't have that cost effective in limitations. Okay, so this one okay, so we will put the camera at different place in the factory, in the farm. Okay, and then all the data will be trained, okay, on the computer, and then this one will be on online also. This one will be online. It's on IoT, and then okay, this is basically how we detect the size of the chicken. Okay, we first detect the image, and then we do the pre-processing by doing the what is that? The feature extractions, and then we do processing. Then we'll get. Okay, so again, this one we need to have pre-processing, and then when during the pre-processing is okay to have a longer time of training. Okay, after the training, the most important is that after we training, when we apply it. Okay, so it will take a short time. Is the main concern. Because otherwise it take let's say it take 2 minutes to detect the chicken, so it will cost like it's not so real time anymore, isn't it? So it will be better to have real time on the spot detection. But normally when we do the training, it will take longer time. Okay, but when we deploy, it will take a shorter time. Okay, this is the flow chart. So okay, this is actually from what objective we will have that output, isn't it? So this, okay, I will just skip. I will show you the video. Okay, so this is the video. You can see it will detect the size. Okay, but this is just a short video, so you can see that is the box is moving with the chicken. So it's actually a live automated detect. Okay, but okay, this one is still in the early stage, okay, of the data. So means that currently it's not this way lah. This is early stage of the training process. So you can see, and then we just capture it from here, isn't it? So actually, in the end, this system is actually applied online. So means that because in the system, initially in the farm, in the cage, let's say in the cage, it's already have the computer system. But the computer system just to control, for example, like I say, the fan, okay, the fan, and then control the where to distribute the feed, okay. So by adding the camera as the sensor, and then adding with this one, okay, so the farmer actually can view the output of the chicken, of the image processing, of the size of the chicken, anytime, anywhere through the internet. So this one, but this system is actually an enclosed system. Means that only the farmer can access the chicken. Sorry, access the image. Okay, this one can be in live streaming, can be also in the static. Okay. So, okay, this project has the impact on first enhance the operation efficiency and profitability. So yeah, automation of the health monitoring and size estimations. Also, the behavior analysis will reduce the labor cost and then improve resource allocations, and then increase the overall farm productivity. Okay, just now I forget to mention is that okay, when the chicken actually it is in grower, so why is it all automated? Because when human go into the farm, it will sometimes will bring the disease go into the farm, so it will cause unwanted disease to the chicken. So that's why, if possible, they don't want the labor to go into the chicken unless there is really some disease chickens or dead chicken. They need to be removed. Then only they will have the human to go inside. Okay, so for with using this one, we can much more cut down the needs of the human to go inside. Okay, and then it will be an AI powered AI-powered predictive analytic and real-time data visualizations, as this will help to minimize the losses from disease and inefficient feeding while optimizing the performance across the farm. Okay, so and then in another way, it will also improve the market's competitiveness because this is for the farmer. So to have the better growth, then definitely it will sell at a better price, and then it will have better competition, isn't it? So and then in the end, the last one, this project will also contribute to the sustainability goal, which is the SDG 9. I think here also using the same SDG, isn't it? Okay, this is supposed to be a worldwide international standard. So for this project, we contribute to the SDG 9, which is the industry innovations, and then SDG 12 is responsible consumption, 13 climate actions. Okay, through the reduced waste, optimize input, and environmental responsible practice. So with that, I finish my talk. So maybe, okay, due to very fast, isn't it? And then due to I talk also very fast. Okay, and then due to I might have some wrong words that being speak. Okay, so I heard. Sorry, not I heard. I hope you guys also have learned something more or less. Okay, so through this definitely we will not learn a new topic, a new things, isn't it? But hopefully through this presentation can inspire you guys to do more. Because okay, for example, I know that for this part, Karnataka is famous for the, let's say, the chili, isn't it? Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, is very famous for that. So means that to have a better product of the chili. Okay, I know you guys have a lecturer that already have patent in categorizing the chili, but you guys can also think of others way of improve for that agriculture uh, agriculture aspect. Okay, so anyone want to ask questions? Yes, yes, doctor. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I know that. Okay, it's because the features are almost the same, isn't it? So it means that okay, when we train the data, we need to be specific, and yeah, actually in general means that the parameter that we set to identify is very critical. So if I say for this one, okay, although it actually looks very alike, but actually there are also a little bit of the shadow. Okay, so when we do the the pre-processing step, we need to be very we need to tune again and again so to get the best of that. So this one yes. So yes, means that we need to train, and then when we train, we need to use again image processing have many different methods, isn't it? For the sorry, the feature extraction we have many methods. So we need to choose the best. We need to try uh, most of okay, unless you are very expert in that area. Otherwise, for us as for you guys as a beginner researcher, so what you can do is just try and error. So that's why sometimes during the early stage you will have a lot of try and error. Okay, but sorry, no but. Okay, so by trying and error, you will get the best, and then you just apply that. So and then definitely when the training, as I mentioned just now, when we're training, it's better to have more and more data, so they have a better accurate, to have a better accuracy. Okay, so do I answer the questions? Yes, that's what I saw. Yes.
accuracy level of your AI model for predicting the infectious plant based on the leaf pixels?
Okay.
First question. And second question is, we can also have add if we have detected the plant infectious level. We can also add an EIS recommendation system for farmers to recommend what kind of pesticides will be better used for that type of infectious disease. So it could be also better idea. As from my SIS project also, and there is also one more thing. Then what are the links needed to do for more type of plants? So we have given only for one type of plant. Then what could be the more things, more data sets, more different other plants? What are the required things that we can do?
Okay, so let me answer the last question now. Okay, so means that what kind of data? Okay, for again just now, as you see the data that we get for the first project is actually not that much. Okay, so actually for the let's say for the leaf disease, actually it's same for different plant. Okay, so actually it can easily apply to other plant. Just that we need to have more data so that, for example, when we have the feature extractions, because different plant will have different type of the shape of the leaf, isn't it? So let's say we are using the same image extractions, we might get we might get the wrong shape, isn't it? So definitely we need to have with enough data, actually the system can be applied to other plant. So, but as I mentioned just now, we are doing on this type of plant because of the value, and then also actually we are collaborate with the farmer. So that's why we're doing on that plant only. But actually, yes, it can be applied to other plant because the disease were almost the same, unless some specific disease. But for that, just now it's based on just the leaf. So yeah, this can be applied on the other. So for the second one, it's just your again, sorry, pardon. Okay, the accuracy. Okay, again, uh, for this one is about 70% only due to the we know much more data, you will have better accuracy. And then just now it's about 70 because of we have less data. Why I say this way because actually we try with 10, let's say 10 data only, 10 set of data, we get about 30 or 50, and then we train with about hundreds, sorry, 1,000 plus, isn't it? So we can the accuracy is actually improved. So means that we need to have more data. But yeah, to have more data, actually sometimes it's also about the funding, isn't it? Because we from part A to part B, sorry, from point A to point B to collect the data, we need to travel transport, isn't it? So everything is all cost related a little bit. So that's why the data is a little bit not that much. Also, okay, the plant is actually seasoned. Okay, so it will have the season. It will have different stage. So the stage that we cater is only that stage. So we can only go to the farm during that time. Okay, that's why we have not that much enough of data. But definitely it can be improved the accuracy. And then yeah okay.
Pesticide recommendation system for the plant.
Yes.
Farmers.
Yes, definitely. This one, yes, we can do. This part will be much more easier because we already get the disease. We just in this one actually no need any sensor. We just need to do the what we call the decision making. So this part is actually better to have. So actually to have that in the it will be much more smart. The system will be much more smart. Definitely it is better to have that. Okay. Okay, okay. So, so due to the time constraint, so I think we will stop here. So, if let's say you want to ask me any questions, you through email or anything, you let me know. I will give you my name card. Okay. Thank you for your attention. I hope once again, hopefully you guys learned something. And then I'm so sorry if let's say my presentation is not that good due to yeah much more. And okay, so I hope you guys learned something. Once again, thank you. And for those who will present, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request everyone to stand and join for our national anthem.
జాలసింధు జటాకమలాట ద్రావిడ ఉత్కల గంగా వింధ్యాచల యమునా గంగా ఉచ్చల జలధిత గంగా तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय बोलो भारत माता की Thank you all for attending this inaugural ceremony and making it a grand success. Thank you one and all, and lunch is arranged. Kindly have a pleasant day. Thank you.
How about we answer the questions on Monday?
They will share. Okay, ready, ma'am? Minor play.